Obituaries brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg for pre-need funerals, burials, and cremations since 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Call 256-245-4361. Funeral service for Mr. Kenneth Connell, age 90, of Childersburg, who passed away on Wednesday. That service will be held at Childersburg First Baptist Church on Sunday at 2 o'clock. A visitation for Mr. Connell will be held prior to the service, 1 until 2, at Childersburg First Baptist. Fond memories and expression of sympathy may be shared at curtisondsonfh.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing that service. Funeral service for Alice Oden of Sylacauga is today at 1 p.m. from Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga, with burial in the Pine Grove Baptist Church Cemetery. Community Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Graveside funeral service for Larry Avery Sr. will be Saturday, October 30th at 1 p.m. from Wilsonville Cemetery. Visitation is today at the funeral home from 1 until 7. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Celebration of Life and Memorial Service for the Reverend K.C. Harris, age 82, is Saturday at 11 a.m. from Community Funeral Home Chapel. Masks are required for all attending the services. Community Funeral Home, Sylacauga, directing. Celebration remembering the life of Carla L. Threet, formerly of Lincoln, is Saturday at 1 o'clock from Holy Hill Church of Our Lord Jesus Christ. Interment in the church cemetery. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home, Crematory, Talladega, directing. Funeral service for Johnny Gale Coger Jones is today at Daviston Baptist Church. Ms. Jones died October 27th in Opelika. Visitation is today 1 until 2 o'clock, with the funeral service beginning at 2. Burial in the adjoining cemetery. Ray Dunn and Benny Yates will officiate the service. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions can be made to a charity of your choice. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Reuben Farrell Sizemore, age 80, died October 21st. Celebration of Life memorial service, October 31st at 1 o'clock from Freedom Resurrection Outreach on Highway 78 in Pell City. Annie Ann Elizabeth Haynes, age 74, of Talladega, died October 25th. The family will receive friends today at Talladega Funeral Home from noon until 1, and a graveside service will follow at 1:30 from Pine Hill Memorial Park, with Brother Robert Earl Sanders officiating. Talladega Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements. Funeral service for Nick Matherson Jr., age 81, of Sylacauga. That service is today at 11 a.m. from Radley Smith Funeral Home Chapel, with Pastor Joseph Morris officiating. Burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Mr. Matheson died Monday at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Online condolences at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga in charge of the arrangements. This obituary report this morning, courtesy of Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations since 1975, Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga,